Hi everyone, I think we're live, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm here with the latest updates for We Share Abundance. And of course, any questions that may crop up. But mainly, I'm here today to be drawing the weekly raffle that we do, that we run for charity. And our members contribute into the raffle every week. And gradually we get enough money to send about $500 to a non-profit organization. They don't have to be a registered charity, they just have to be a good truly non-profit organization. It can be a youth club, sports club, church, any organization, and we can help them out. Okay. We Share Abundance is all about helping people. We like to help our own members, but we give them the opportunity to help themselves. We can only open the doors. We can't push people through them. So we've been around for about 4 3/4 years now, putting in really solid foundations and building for the future, for future generations, not just years, but many generations into the future. We are now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and the value of our currency, and that will benefit all our citizens because all our citizens hold our currency. We're also a non-separatist organization, so when you come along, you can just register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There's no fee, there's no obligation. And once you are a member, we just treat you as a human being. We don't pigeonhole you because of your gender, race, financial situation, height, weight, color, anything else. We just see you as a human being, part of one big family of humanity. All linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, and therefore all of equal value to our community. We'll have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that, after we've had a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Everlasting, loving, peaceful happiness, bliss within. I'm not talking about short-term pleasure, and no doubt there will also be short-term times of depression, I'm talking about something that everybody seeks, but many people don't even know what it is that's missing from their life. And so they don't know how to get it, they don't know what it is, but they just know there's something missing. And it can't be bought, it can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So if you live life the right way, you'll find that life is a wonderful experience, free from stress, problems, worries. It'll all just start happening for you. And that's what our little prayer is about. So I'd like to welcome you now, whether you're watching us live, as a lot of people do, or whether you are watching the recording, as even more people do, because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everyone. We are global, and 7 p.m. London time can be early hours of the morning for a lot of places. It can be just inconvenient for people, even if you live in the United Kingdom. 7 p.m. local time may not be convenient for you. You may have other things that you have to do. So all our sessions are recorded and they're available in YouTube and Facebook and now in Twitch as well for the last couple of years. So we're going to get started in a moment with that prayer, the affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with where we are today, and we'll crack on. There won't be an awful lot of news because it's a Sunday and the developers are not working, but I see we've got Mary in from Chicago in the USA. We've got Peter in from the Cameroon in Africa, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Derek from West Palm Beach, Florida, USA, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, British Columbia, Eric from also Canada, but Gatineau, Quebec, the other side of a huge country. Let's just say country, yeah. We got David in from South Africa, Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria, and Maureen in from London in the UK. And I'm sure we'll be joined by many more people live and quite a few more watching the replay as well. So let's get started now with that little prayer affirmation, and then we'll get on to what's been going on today and what's going to happen in the coming week, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service. And through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, my voice sounds very not normal anyway today, so I hope you can hear me and understand me. I'll try and be as clear as I can, but it does sound to me very sort of muffled, like I've got my head in a bucket or something. I don't know. Okay. Did we mention David from South Africa? I don't know. We got Derek in from Wado City, Nigeria, Maureen from London, UK. I think we did mention them. We got Sam in from Nigeria, Buzina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Kingsley from Manchester in England. Okay. No development at all gone on today with it being a Sunday. I believe that I messed up the ShareHope Matrix run. There is a code that you can run, like an address that you put in your browser that runs the matrix, and I think by accident I did that. So instead of it being run at 5 p.m. yesterday, it was run at whatever time it was, because I was looking for another site and it cropped up and I thought, what's that? But I believe it was my error that caused that. So I do apologize to everybody. I'll try and be more careful in future. We have Richard in as well from Devon in England. But there's been no development. I have been getting ready to verify the Easy Team Builder placements, but I won't be here for most of tomorrow. I have to be away. I have appointments and I have to leave here. I was thinking it was going to be 9:30, but I checked up the time of the appointments. I've got to be out of here really at the latest by 9 a.m. Now, for me, that's not late, but it means that I've got to compress everything into that time before I leave, and just try and keep in touch with things on the while I'm away. And I probably won't be back until late afternoon, early evening. I have no doubt that I will be back in time for the live updates at 7 o'clock. And I'm hoping I'll be back a lot before then, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so that is that is a little bit of the updates, but one thing that was in a way gratifying, and in another way a little bit disconcerting, let's use that word. We've had a couple of people that have said, okay, I've received money in my available cash wallet and it says NE1. What's it all about? And these are the people that got involved in that promotion way back in August of 2020 to buy our tokens at a discounted price. And since then, they've just been sat on those tokens, nothing they could do with them. So we're now starting to release the amount of funds that they put in to that offer. For example, if they put in $100 and got $400 worth of tokens, we are now releasing that $100 worth of tokens, not the other 300. That stays in their ShareHope trust fund and is building them wealth on an ongoing basis. But it means that they will now not be out of pocket on that purchase. But I did email everybody, well, not email, I did internal message everybody regarding this and saying that if you see an NE1, then that's your repayment of the funds that you put into that nest egg offer back in August of 2020. And it just goes to show that people aren't reading their messages, because if they were, they wouldn't have to ask, what is it? So please don't just click on the message, open it, close it, read it. It's sent for a reason. It's not just impolite to ignore somebody. You know, if somebody said something to you, you know, they were in the room with you and they said, hi, did you watch the movie the other night that I recommended to you? Would you just look at them and turn away and not answer? You could say, yeah, I watched it, didn't like it. Or you could say, no, I never managed the time. Or no, I never watched TV or whatever. But you would make a response, and that's polite. If somebody takes the trouble to send you a message, it's a little bit ignorant if you're not reading that message. So I urge you all to read your messages, and then a lot of the questions that we get asked in support wouldn't arise. But it's not only our support or our admin messages, it's messages from other people. They've taken the trouble to write to you because they think they've got something of value to offer. It's up to you to read that message. You may decide that it's not of value, that's fine. But read it and at least be aware of the information that's being communicated to you. So there you are. But if you do get a payment and it says NE1, It is from that nest egg offer that was in August of 2020. We got Norman in from Doncaster, and we've got Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand as well. What we want to project to the outside world is that we are reliable, sustainable, honest, ongoing. We've been here for nearly 5 years. Very few websites are still around after 3 years. In fact, hardly any are around after 3 years. Most don't last a year. And if they do, they are dysfunctional anyway. By the time a year has passed, they may still be available, but nobody's bothering with them. We've been around almost 5 years now, and we are expanding and growing and becoming more beneficial, not only to our members, but to people outside of our community. Now, that can be a big impact when we get people saying thank you to We Share Abundance for a $500 donation to our cause, which is, and it can be anything at all, as long as it is a valid not-for-profit organization that needs a little bit of cash, and we can help them through that charity raffle. And the more exposure we give in that way out on the internet, people will start associating We Share Abundance with being helpful to people. Now, we always try and help our members, and that's natural. You always try and help your family, don't you? And then our members are all part of our family. But to be helping people outside of your family, doing a little bit extra, should really be something that we can share with the world at large. Not because we want to say, oh, this is us and we're great. Not because we say, okay, we're doing a little bit, but because we've had so much bad publicity in the past from people that really don't understand what we're about, that we need all the good that we can get to just help us balance the scales a little bit. I had one member who's been a member for a long, long time saying, he's got problem because he was trying to put our pages onto various traffic exchanges and also into can't think of the name, one of the autoresponder people anyway, and they've had bad feedback from people. Now, I'm not knocking those people, and those people were probably genuine and honest in what they did, but they didn't understand our situation and the fact that we are not quitting, we're not giving up, we are here. Nobody lost any money. They may have put in money that they've not benefited from so far, but they will. We are now in a position where we are starting to make sure that everybody that has put their hand in their pocket is gradually being reimbursed for that money. And so the more we get that out there, the more we can help the people that want to promote what we're doing through negating those negative comments and putting more positives out. And one of the biggest positives is to help people that aren't even in our community. And that's what the charity raffle does. And we'll be making the draw for that today. in just a moment. I think I've welcomed everybody that's there. I've had my say, and I still sound very, very strange. I don't know why. But let's do a screen share in a moment. Let me just find an admin account that I can log into. And then we can do a screen share. We can do the raffle. We can see who's won. We can see how much we've made, or hopefully we've made anyway, a profit. And how close we are to getting another payment out for a good concern. Okay, best way I can put it. So let's do a screen share. A window. Here we go. We log in now, and we've got the information here. Now I know currently at our settings 120 is break even. Anything over 120 tickets sold creates a profit. And we have 262 sold. Wow, that is really good. Thank you so much, all of you. 262 means we are definitely making a profit. Now, we have 3 accounts that always buy tickets. They're an admin account and 2 test accounts. If any of those 3 win, the money just goes into that charity pool to get us to being able to help somebody faster. It's Frammy, which is an admin account, Rosa and Rosita, which are both just test accounts. Nobody owns them. They're just accounts that we use to test functions and things. So anything in those accounts isn't really valid, but they always do buy tickets. And if they win, boom, straight into the charity pool. So without further ado, let's see who the winner is this week. And we'll have a roll on the drums. And click on the button, and boom, we're going to get the answer. And it's taking longer than normal. Gold Here gets $80. Gold Here is a member. So that's wonderful that a member has got $80 for a $1 ticket. We've got a lot of other people that have got their money back by getting second prizes, and I'm not quite sure what the profit is this week, but I know we had close on $300 already. It won't be enough to take us up to 500, definitely. But maybe if we all get together next week, we can get $500 into the charity pool and give somebody a wonderful Christmas present. Not somebody, but some organization, some charitable body, a wonderful Christmas present. Okay. So congratulations to Gold Here. You can, of course, get those same results from within your back office. You can just click on it and see who the winners were and how many winners there were and who got second prizes and everything else. We've got Paul in. He's from the UK, I think. Skipton. I've got a feeling Paul's from Skipton up in Yorkshire. We got Lewis saying congratulations to the winner. Yeah, Gold Here. Well done. Okay, that pretty much covers us for today. Or does it? Have I given you the numbers? I don't think I have. I'll give you the numbers, and then that covers us for today. I've got my magnifying glass. So we had An increase of just 15 in our 777 plan today to 30,651. An increase of 5 in our registered members to 50,791. An increase of 12 in our active member count to 2,920. No change in the shareholder paid members, which is sad. Oh yeah, I'll come back to that in a moment. 474. And we did get enough from logging in to Multiply Weezer to push the bonus pool up another $1 to $10,619.76. Yeah, what I want to mention about the shareholder plan is starting from now, this week, anybody that gets a random allocation that is not in all 4 plans, we will use up to 50% of their random withdrawal to get them into the plans that they're not in. And of course, the main one that we want to get people into is the shareholder Powerline plan. And the reason for that is it's because it's going to benefit you or every member of that plan. I can't guarantee a time limit, but it's something that is going to build you a future income that is ever increasing. It's going to take a while for some people. Some people will do it very quickly because they're active, but for people that are passive, it'll take a while to just get it all working. But there is also the Poverty Crusher plan that a lot of people are not in. So what we'll do is, if you win $100, we will use up to $50 of that $100 to make sure you are in all the plans. Poverty Crusher, 777 plan, and Shareholder Powerline plan. That will not only benefit the people that are randomly selected, but it'll benefit their sponsor, of course, but it'll also benefit the whole community, because every time somebody does something positive for the community, everyone benefits. And that is the way it's set up, and that's the way it will be. Okay, we've got David in saying something, I think. Let's say my status is inactive and I buy a ticket. Will I be eligible to be in the draw? Yeah. Anybody can be in the draw. You buy a ticket, you've got a raffle ticket. You shouldn't be inactive. You should make sure you are active by logging in just half the available days in a month. But yeah, there's no problem with that. You would be eligible, and you would have the potential to win a prize. 1 in 3 people win a prize, and of course you would have the potential to win a top prize. Paul, got a mention from Paul here. Yeah, that's right, Skipton, and a lucky winner, wishing everyone a great Christmas. Okay, I don't know what you won, Paul, but well done, and it's wonderful to have winners here and acknowledging the fact that they were winners, and hopefully it makes a better Christmas for you all. And we got Eric in. I think anyone should be entitled to get in the plans they want. You cannot force them to be in them because they won. We are not forcing people to be in them because they won. We are helping them to make more money through being in those plans. Okay? It's a gift that we are giving to people, a free cash withdrawal, and we have the opportunity to make that more valuable to everybody that is lucky enough to be randomly selected. And so we will be doing that. Okay, Eric? We've got some here from Sam. No, I disagree with that because we have a lot of people in the pools that achieved nothing since 4 years ago. If anyone win, do not force that person unless he is willing. Okay, we've got a bit of objection to it. It doesn't matter. We are going to institute that because people don't understand the benefits of the plans if they're not already in them, and we're going to put them in through that. They're always going to get at least 50% of whatever they get. Paul, we got Paul in saying, where we go, he's just on the opposite. He's saying, that's a great idea. I use some of my winnings to benefit others. Yeah, the more you give, the more you'll get. You know, if we had folded and said, okay, we're done, boom, gone, and everybody had lost their money, which some people claim they have, which is totally incorrect, because nobody has lost any money in We Share Abundance. They always have that money. Whatever they put in is still there, still accumulating for them, provided they log in every day. Now, if we had, for example, in September of 2020 said, you know, this isn't working. Sorry, folks, we're out of here, gone, boom, gone. Those people by now would have totally forgotten about whatever it was that they put in. They would have said, okay, you know, that was another one that didn't work. I lost my money there. Let's look for something else, you know. Some of the things that we have now are so wonderful. And yet people are saying, oh, yeah, but I put in $100 before, and now you're asking me to put in 10. What we are doing is we are saying we're opening doors of opportunity for people. And we are going to use some of the money that we give you. Okay, money that we give to you, we are going to use some of that to benefit you, your sponsor, and the community as a whole. It's not something that is earned. You earn a commission. We're not doing anything with that. You earn commissions, you earn money from your endeavors. That's fine. That's all yours. Boom. But the money we give you, we are going to teach you to make that money that we give you a long-term legacy for you, rather than a quick spend here and there. And because we're giving it to you, we have the right to do that. And we will be doing that. Okay, we've got somebody else here. Lewis says he agrees with the idea. Bravo. Sam says, Paul, you did it willingly. Do not force others. We're not forcing you. We are giving you more through the gifts that you are given from We Share Abundance. Okay? Is it forcing somebody when we gift them into the 777 plan, even though they never were prepared to put $5 in out of their own pocket? Is it something that we're forcing people to do. No, we're saying, look, we're going to give you maybe $50. $25 you can do what you want with. $25 we're going to invest for you to make sure that next time you picked, you're going to make more money, and you're going to make more money on an ongoing basis through the plans. So that is what we're doing. I accept the negative comments. I accept the positive comments. It will benefit the people that are selected far more than them having a little bit of extra free cash to spend. Okay, so there we go. And we've got Sam saying, here we go, just a minute, let me answer this. We put money into the pools and is never free. You put money into the pools to have the opportunity to build funds into that wealth builder plan. We are now saying that we are allowing people randomly selected to withdraw from that pool. But we are going to manage it in the same way that we manage the withdrawals. Not everybody can withdraw because it would not benefit the community as a whole. We're going to make sure that the people that do get withdrawals benefit even more by participating in the other plans. And whether you agree with it or not, that is what we will be doing from this point forward. Sam says, but many never got anything. That's true. Many have not made any withdrawals so far, not been able to. We are doing what we can to put that right. And Paul is trying to explain something which is very difficult. It's about the little self. What can I get? What can I have? What, give me, give me, give me. Or the big self. What can I do for others? The big self opens up gratitude, prosperity, love, abundance into their life. And the more they cast, the more will flow back. The little self that's grabbing all the time, saying, I just want a bit of this, I don't care, just give me that. We've got plenty of those in our membership. We have people that, because we have the 777 plan and we have those entries, people were bringing in people that didn't exist. If you can understand that, they were putting people into those places and the people didn't exist. They could be a worm in the garden, a goldfish, a dead dog, just somebody invented. And so we had to stop it. We had to make sure that everybody that got one of those assisted positions that cost nothing out of pocket goes to a real person, because the whole objective is to build a group of people that will all benefit, not for one person to say, okay, I'm going to put people in that don't really exist just so I can make it a quick $4 here. That's not what we're about. That is not what you should be about. You should be about saying, how can I help other people? How can I benefit other people? And I'll let the good Lord take care of what comes to me. And if you do that, you will never look back. Okay, let's have a quick look. We've got a bit more here. Don Wilson, people can earn all the pool at no charge by just logging each day and reading the email. Yeah, that's true. Paul, can you explain? Because over 4 years, a lot of people gain nothing, even with their $100 in the pool. Sam, are you telling me that nobody has increased their Sharehope Trust Fund? Are you telling me that nobody has ever had more in there than the $100 that they originally started with? Are you telling me that nobody has ever had that constant increase in value in our tokens? Or are you saying nobody has been able to withdraw their money? We are now helping people withdraw their money, and we are going to help people make more money despite themselves through putting them into other programs. Okay? But they cannot withdraw. They can withdraw if they create their own liquidity pool. They can withdraw if they are fortunate to be randomly selected. And if they are randomly selected, then they will have a withdrawal available, and it will make sure that they, for example, the potential for a random withdrawal is $100. If you're an active elite, but not in the Poverty Crusher, not in the 777 plan, and not in the Sharehope plan, you're only going to get $25. So let's suppose you get selected this week and you get $25. And we say, okay, we're going to take $10 of that off you and put it into the Sharehope plan. So you get $15 that you can go and spend. Now, next week, let's suppose you're randomly selected again. You're going to get $50 instead of $25 because you're also in the Sharehope plan. In addition to anything that you may have earned through the Sharehope Powerline plan. So it's going to increase your random withdrawal as well. So now you've got $50 that you got. And we say, okay, you're in the Sharehope plan. You're in as an active elite. Let's take another $10 off you from that $50 so that you only get $40. And we're going to put you into the 777 plan and the Poverty Crusher plan. So now you're in all four. You've pocketed $55. And if you're lucky enough to be selected again, instead of getting $25 that you would have got and what you did get initially, you're now going to get $100. But you're also going to be in that Sharehope random allocation where you could get $200. We're going to make it better for everybody. Whether you like it or not, we are working for you, not against you. We are going to make it better for you. Think about it in the big way. Think about what you can do for others. Think about how you can help the whole community improve, and your life will change for the better. Okay? God bless you all. I'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be missing most of the day tomorrow. I have appointments that I have to travel to. But I will be here by 7 p.m. I'll give you a catch up on where we've been, what we've done, how the Easy Team Builder is progressing. I'll be here at 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. Until then, God bless you all. And even though the voice is funny, I'll see you later, alligator. Ain't a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you